Hey Thrill Seekers, I'm Tommy Emmanuel coming at you through my friends at reverb.com, a wonderful company. So, I've been asked to teach how to get started in Fingerstyle, and it's a wonderful journey. It takes a little time and it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of commitment and determination, but along the way you're going to learn so much and you're going to have so much fun. Getting started, the main thing that I want to kind of stress to you now at this beginning level is that what we've got to achieve first is getting that thumb to be independent from the fingers and create a steady groove. So in order to do that, if you've never done it before, most people want to play the second beat with their fingers like this. So you got beat one, then beat two, beat three, beat like that. If you do it that way, it'll never work. Okay, so you can't do that. What I'm going to show you is the right way to get started, and that is get the thumb to do all the backing. Step one, as I've come to know in my life, that there is a definite line. There are people on this side who say never anchor down, always keep your hand floating. And then there are people, of which I'm one of, anchor down, it makes you play more solid. So, you have to make that decision whether you anchor down or not. If you watch Merle Travis or Jerry Reed or Chet Atkins, you'll see they all anchor down. I want to be on that team, the winners. Fingers down on the body and don't let those rebellious digits up. You got to get the thumb to do this. Spell out the chord, right? So 5, 4, 6, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4. Right? Now, in order to make that sound nice and go boom, chick, with the palm of my hand here, I just take a little bit of the note out of the string and kind of mute it so you get, you see that? Now that's a better sound, isn't it? Now, let me just say, the rule of thumb, if you'll pardon the pun, is the first bass note of every bar should be the root note of the chord you're in. So if I'm in C, my first note should be a C. Here we go. Now to F. Right? If you don't do that, it'll sound like this. And the bass note will be one beat later. So don't do that, it sounds weird. Unless, of course, you want to become a curiosity and get yourself on television. Let's do step one. We put our fingers down, we don't let them up, we're muting just slightly. Now we're going to play C and F and G and back to C and have the thumb do it totally independently. Here we go. Up to F, G, okay? Chet Atkins used to always say, develop a steady thumb. So you can do this all in any key. So I'm just going to give you an example. So I'm going to play a little faster. I'm going to go now F, E, A. Let's go up to D, to G, A. Let's go to E up here. You see what I'm doing? Now, if you want to get that Merle Travis sound, you can do that. Travis used to kind of sweep his thumb down like a honky-tonk piano. It's a great sound. You can do that later when you've got clever at this, you know what I'm saying? I think you do. Drum roll. Step two is we leave our pinky down, and with our 3 fingers, we spell out the chord like this. Right? Now, we keep the thumb going while spelling out the chord. This is the very beginning of the independence between the thumb and the fingers. So here we go. Okay, so spell out the chords, keep the pinky down, get the thumb nice and steady. And you can do that anywhere on the fretboard. Step 3 is a little harder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little accent or a kind of skip beat with the chord like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's directly against what the thumb is playing. So now your hand has to get used to that little mental conundrum. So you got the thumb doing that. Now we go. Somehow it already sounds like music. Step 4 is where we get the fingers to spell out the chords in arpeggios. That's a big word for an Australian, arpeggio. That is while keeping the thumb going. So it looks like this. So now I'm going to lay the thumb in a bit more of a groove and keep the fingers going. So it'll sound like this. When you're doing it properly, it should sound like this. Okay? So you do it slowly, get your fingers doing that nice and steady until you can do, do it. Okay. So that's the 4 steps to getting started playing fingerstyle. So in the next video, you lucky devils, we're going to learn a song and play it together.